I'm feeling fine. I woke up, let's grind. Time to go get it. Why would you wait? How could you hate a man trying to be great? I'm trying to be Mega Man, know what I'm saying? When I get high, I'm in a different space. Yeah, we stop. It's got a different pace. If I need to go in blind, I got what it takes. I see the snake, so I keep the grass low. Keep the pedal to
That's creative like that.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Another week at Kloudy House was good. Welcome to Kloudy House, I should say.
Welcome.
I'm your boy G Whatley. You already know the business.
I'm your boy Jay West, you know what I'm saying? You better wear a vest, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, here we are once again for another week, you know, in the Kloudy House. Just chopping it up as we usually do, man. Shit. And we got another full week ahead of us, man. Today, my featured special roll up. Cherry fritters. I don't got a nug with me right here. I actually even rolled it up.
I got one right here.
You got a nug cherry fritters? Cherry fritters nug right there. It's one of those colorful.
Look at that. That was
It's
tight.
colorful. It's frosty. It's dense, moist. It has a lot of the fucking attributes that you look for when you're looking for some of that good. Chopped up real nice with scissors. This is the kind that you got to use scissors for. It gets it a good consistency for the joints.
Yeah, don't create hash, brother. Don't grind it out.
Grinders. This is actually one for the polls, because on Spotify we get to a poll for every episode, a poll and a question. For this episode, the poll: are you a grinder person or are you a scissor person, or do you say fuck it and grind it down with your fingers, barehanded? Like, that's how I do.
Neander.
If you're able to answer that question, go ahead and answer that. He said no care for nature. I love this. Why
Grind him down, put him in metal, crush him out, you know?
That's what scissors is.
Scissors is more of a finesse to it. It's more of a softer.
A grinder is like
chop.
having multiple pairs of scissors at once.
A grinder is more like creating hash, brother.
No,
I've
because
had
it has
grinders.
those good grinders with the diamond cuts. It's creating that same pinch when you twist.
No, on the bottom, it's creating hash. It's creating dry sieve hash.
That's
on
key.
the bottom, and it's taking all that product off of the product that I'm going to smoke. So I got to go to the keef, sprinkle keef on the product instead of just keeping my product intact and smoking it.
And that's what the scissors allow you to do. Keep your.
Yeah, without knocking off all the try.
Okay, that's actually a logical explanation. That
You're creating
gives
hash,
a
brother.
point to scissors. That's a good idea.
See, you thought I was talking about grinding him up, heating, making hash.
Not
huh?
heating, making hash, but you're just grinding. Like, I don't think that you. It was more of a crude grind.
It is a crude grind, because actually, if you get inside that grinder and see, it starts to build up. The weed that gets caught and the dry sift that gets caught, it starts to turn black because of the heat.
That's them weak grind. That's them old.
No, that's the good
ones.
grinders. I had great grinders. I don't. I'm a professional.
See, this is at a time that we could call our boy Ghost. Something that I seen. I know we haven't even jumped into the podcast yet, but something that I seen recently is that I could have swear, I haven't got to ask him yet, but I seen on his Instagram that he was smoking backwoods.
Who?
KT.
Oh, he's got a gator built throat. He's more of a.
I just was shocked by it. I was like, wait, what? Backwoods? Banana backwoods?
He might have been like a pine leaf or a hemp leaf. Maybe he felt like burning his throat. You know what I mean? Did he wash it? Did he rinse it? Did he give an explanation to why he was doing that?
He said, well, he did. He was like, can we make washing your backwoods? Can we normalize washing your backwoods or something like that?
See, he washed it. So after you wash the chemical off, it doesn't give the same
you
taste.
can't wash the chemical off a plant. That shit was grown into it. It was grown into the plant.
What?
The chemicals.
No, I'm talking about the spray, like the banana spray.
Oh, the banana. But then why are you saying banana? How is he saying banana's the best? if you watch that shit off.
I didn't watch the video. I can't comment on something that I can't watch and get to speaking down on it, man.
Ghost, I'm not speaking down on you. I'm just
speaking on you. You know, like Ghost. Charles Barkley and Shaq.
Let us know about them backwoods. We've heard about the washing. I've been around niggas that wash backwoods.
Only time I smoked the backwood was washed.
So let us know about that, man. We want to touch base with you, man. I thought tobacco was irrelevant. And speaking of irrelevant,
I'm more of a skilled roller.
Yeah. We're more skilled rollers. Because I roll those too.
I wasn't even speaking against him. I didn't say he wasn't or what. I say what I am. I speak on me. You know, like what 21 Savage does. He speaks on him. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just saying I roll anything. It won't have no ribs. Won't have no tears. You only need 2-3 layers of it. You know what I mean? You just roll up. I got that. I roll it. But yeah. 21 Savage, man. 21 Savage has actually been on the pod a few times over the past couple weeks.
Can you do something for me?
Yeah, from the drop with her loss to Whack 100 talking crazy about him and T.I. for their cases and shit like that. So this is, another appearance by 21 Savage. But this time, I have a whole bunch of shit to say about this one. Cause my guy, how you gonna call Nas irrelevant? I know you just dropped a big project that was big, but don't let that blind you from reality of life. Like, really, you gonna say Nas is irrelevant? Come on, man.
Come on, son.
Come on, man. You need a come on, son, for that?
I need a come on, son.
We definitely need a come on, son, for that.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Come on, son.
Come on, son.
You're better than that. You have more respect than that. Are you saying that because Jay-Z came to your aid?
Because Jay-Z came to his aid.
Oh, you ready for to deport your black ass? So Jay-Z came to your aid, my nigga.
So you talking about when
maybe you standing strong on that, saying that type. I don't know why you would say that this man is irrelevant. This is one of the kings that we have in this shit that's still here. We lost a lot of great niggas. Like, you don't never say these type of niggas is irrelevant. These niggas showed us how to do the shit that you doing. Like,
and look how good he's doing it.
Man,
look how good he's doing it.
Razor sharp sword. How much sharper do you want it?
To say he's irrelevant is disrespectful to say the least. It just makes you sound crazy, bro. Like, come on now, man. We actually have the soundbite of him on Clubhouse. We're tuned in right here to my guy Academics, and he has it right here. So let's go ahead and
I just
run
hope you have a 30-year run, Savage.
That's not many do.
It's because you don't know what they was doing when it was only 50 years old, though, bro. They might have been calling a nigga who was struck and still trying to do shit from day one.
This shit over with, Trap.
Who's this?
Nah, man, Trap. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you gotta, like, it'd be cool because it'd be, like, discussions and shit, but in reality, though, it's like, we gotta stop trying to treat music like it has to be dissected and, it needs to go this way. To do this and do that, because at the end of the day, when we get older, even at our age now, when we go listen to old shit, we don't listen to it because they did this or they statistically sold this or they dropped every week or they didn't drop every week. We listen to it because we like it and it put us in a good mood, bro. Like, that's all it's for, bro.
But you know why we do this? Dissected though.
I mean, that's true, but still, like.
It was like a science.
That's what music is about.
It all came together, you know what I'm saying? It came together like on some like, you know what I'm saying? We did some shit that abnormal, you know what I'm saying? So when we created this shit, it was always dissected within the way of, yeah, that shit right there hot, that shit not. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas gotta stop the cap like it was just so much.
It wasn't always nice niggas back. Everybody was
everybody back then was not good.
Yeah, 21. You wouldn't have been approved back then to be on it, to be 100.
Name somebody else from back then that can drop an album right now.
Yo, I just said before, if you look at the people who was out in 1994,
I feel kind of some way about him saying, name a nigga from back then who could drop an album right now. Why can't the niggas drop an album right now? Because you think they old, or because you don't think they hot enough, or because you saying they irrelevant? Like,
Andre 3000 dropped
what is you talking
right
about?
He might shut the motherfucking game down, nigga.
What is you talking about?
Niggas,
Man, that's ridiculous.
If
Andre 3000, that's one of the several niggas that could drop projects and get the game back. What are you talking about?
Jay-Z and him is the only niggas who can do that.
Jay-Z and
Wow.
Scarface, Too Short.
Ghost can't drop an album.
Is he 40 in that category? Or is he a little bit younger? Oh no.
Technically, anybody can. Like, all the
40 just turned 52.
Gatekeepers though.
What y'all saying? Relevant though? I don't feel like he's relevant. I just feel like he got.
No, none of them are relevant.
Trying to figure out, like you said, what?
No, he's not. He's not relevant. He just has a loyal ass fan base.
Thank you.
He just has a loyal fan base. That and he still
What
makes
does that
good ass
mean, man?
music.
That's what that means.
That shit blew my mind too. I was
Kids
like,
didn't
what?
wake up and
Like,
download
What's y'all
that, man.
definition?
Is that what that means?
you got a loyal ass fan base. Right? Oxymoron.
So, it appears.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's, to me, sounds like an oxymoron. Like, how can you have a strong ass fan base and make good ass music and be irrelevant? All of them.
What song does 21 Savage have that held as much weight in the industry, that held this much pressure as Ether?
There's not one. He doesn't have something like Ether in his catalog.
That shit's still relevant.
That's
that song alone is relevant.
You can't put him on Ether status. That's reaching, like, for him. Like, hell nah. It has to be his.
That's what I'm saying. This is
Yeah.
what this nigga's saying, fam. He's saying a nigga that writes shit like that is irrelevant. Nigga, you're etched in. When you write shit like that, you're never not irrelevant.
Man, that's facts.
When that shit comes on, every time, niggas is like, ooh, still.
Did you run the project? Hey, did you listen to the shit? Did you run 30?
Fuck no, he did.
Sit in the rip and run 30 one time on that new 83. Just sit in the whip.
And you got a superior sound in your whip. I know you go.
Yeah, you go hear it. Prestige
That
clear.
shit's gonna cut. You're gonna be inside the album.
Listen to that shit. We talking about listening to projects and shit, man. Somebody that I used to fuck with heavy. You know what I mean? In his G Unit years, my guy Young Buck. You know what I mean? When he dropped Shorty Wanna Ride with
That
me.
was a hard ass song.
Right? You know, that shit was super hard. Everybody was singing that shit anyways.
Just like it was super hard for me to take when I heard that this nigga was doing the type of things that he was doing in his personal life. That's hard for me to take that.
In his personal life, first of all, you're air experiencing us right now. You know, you're air experiencing us right now. You know what I mean?
No,
We're talking
I'm
about
Westing
this
us right now. I'm keeping it 100. That's
this
what
man
I'm
has
doing.
a new project. We haven't heard no music from him in a while. At least I hadn't. I started looking into his.
Now this who niggas like 21 Savage should be saying niggas like this. He had the right to say this about this nigga.
had to say what? He not relevant?
Right.
Yeah. But he's relevant in his own league though. Cause I did look up Young Buck, man. He still does have 1 million monthly listeners. You know what I mean? So he does have somewhat of an audience.
That's all due to 50.
That's not all due to 50. Him and 50 is 50 would have him having no listeners if it was up to 50. You don't think?
No.
If it was up to the way 50 is on shit, 50 would.
Is Young Buck kicked out of G Unit? He stabbed somebody for them niggas. How could you ever get kicked out?
I'm pretty sure he's kicked out.
How?
I'm pretty sure he's kicked out.
Kicked out because of what he did behind the scenes.
What was he doing though? Like I don't even
know
really
he's doing, pull
remember
it up.
all that shit. I don't even really remember all that.
He
shit.
remembered this shit was
That
recent.
wasn't why he got kicked out. That wasn't why he was beefing with them. They was getting into it over something. 50 released video of phone calls of him like crying and asking for help and shit. 50 put that shit out, clowning him and shit. Then he had to go do some time and shit. Fucking, they had no mercy on the nigga. They was like, but the episode the content that you're talking about, as far as him being
It's real. I'm not making that up.
that was a big thing. But they
It is a big
asked
thing.
him about it, and he let's let the man speak for himself. Though I found that article, or I found that, and you know who had it?
Vlad.
Vlad had it.
See, I didn't even know, but I knew. See, you have to go over there to get that grimy shit off.
Man,
To the below with the ancestors, what you want to do, you got to go over there to Vlad.
yeah, you know who had that shit, man? The guy.
No, he's not the
Vlad.
guy.
Said the guy, he's a guy. The guy Vlad.
He's not the guy though.
So listen, look. The headline of this one: Young buck
human
on
being.
being catfished and secretly recorded by a transgender.
Yeah, I don't think he's being catfish, family.
Well, let's let him. He's gonna tell you for himself right now what he experienced.
Well, 2018.
See, this is
A
recent.
video came out with a transgender, and people were saying that
2018.
it was you.
Recent.
You denied it. You said, "Let me go on and address this real fast, real quick. Ain't shit gay about me. I ain't got no problem with no gay people. Whatever the fuck you dudes, thought you seen on tape, there ain't no motherfucking tape, no motherfucking punk sucking my dick."
Ugh.
Facts. The transgender person.
You look kind of nervous when you said it, but
Ended up apologizing. She said, "First, I'd like to start by apologizing to David, aka Young Buck, his family, friends, anyone who's been."
David. It's real.
they don't call me by my. Don't act like we had a relationship. It was cool like that to call me by my first name.
First name.
Nah.
See what I'm
And it's
saying?
crazy because when the shit first happened, man, just to be as honest with you, it fucked me up like it will fuck anybody up. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, it was one of them situations where I reacted not even seeing the video first because I know where I stand at. Like I say, I ain't got a problem with them people. That wasn't me. But when I seen the fucking video, I said, damn, that is me in that fucking video. But it wasn't me knowingly going into a situation, knowing that this is
Damn.
what the fuck it was. It was one of those things where, I was catfished out of some shit.
Huh?
You understand what I'm saying? Pretty much, where a person was in these DMs and sending pussy squirting all over the room.
Man.
And pop up and say, hey, I'm in your city.
He thought he was gonna
At
get
the
some of that
time,
squirt.
Thinking with my dick, I smash over there thinking I'm finna smash on this bitch and walk in the situation. It wasn't even me knowing what the person was at the time. It was me feeling like, hold on, this is a fucking robbery or setup, because when I realized, hold on, that ain't the same motherfucker that's been on this video, I immediately got the fuck out of the room. Okay? So from there, that's
Yeah, we
when
recognize
I
you.
guess
We can tell
the
that you ain't
motherfucker
that.
it's clearly a situation where they were using it to try to set me up for whatever reasons or whatever they was trying to do, because when I seen this
Why
shit, I
him,
could
though?
see the way the camera angles and shit was set up.
He answered
But there
the
was
DM.
nothing that came from that. It was me getting out of the room, honestly
You gonna
thinking
be
that it was
fishing?
a fucking
He's
setup
better than that.
from a bitch, because nothing came
It
from
was
it. I
like,
approached the situation like, hey, put this motherfucker in your mouth, because from the understanding of what it was throughout these DMs and texts at that time was, I'm on my period. So I was basically coming in looking for the goddamn head out the bitch. But it ended up not being a fucking bitch, and I end up not getting no fucking head from this motherfucker in no kind of way. So for me, dealing with the whole gay shit or whatever, I honestly, the shit don't fuck with me now, but it fucked with me
Fuck
at the
with
time,
yourself,
because
I don't give a fuck what
if
talking
that's what I was or what I chose to be, so be it. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? And fuck how you feel. But the fact that it wasn't and it's not what the fuck I am and who the fuck I am.
Man.
It kind of drove me in a place of trying to fight public opinion.
Yep.
And I realized I'm never.
And the
gonna
more
be
you
in
fight,
the world.
the more
So I let go
motherfuckers
and
is
let God
like,
at that point.
why are you mad? Because
It
it's
is what
true.
the fuck it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is like, you're only mad because it's true. I believe that other random motherfucker. You probably did that. You knew the whole time. And you're like, man, do I fight to convince you, or say fuck it? If I don't try to
I don't
convince
think
you,
that's the first incident though.
if I don't try to convince you, y'all for sure finna be like
I think there's 2 incidents.
2 incidents.
Yeah, I think there is. Well, I could be wrong. I could be just speaking on some shit, but
Gotta give the guy some credit. He came out, spoke on it, said what happened. He laid it out there. Now,
I don't know, man. I have to do more research into that and see. I mean, it's really none of my business, like he said, what he's doing in his personal life, but
you're saying that there's other instances of that.
I think there is.
Well, we cleared up that one. So, man, Young Buck, you still getting dang near 1 million monthly viewers to your music. You're still dropping new projects. Shit, do your thing. Shit. What else can I say? You know,
Do your thing, brother.
do your thing. Shit.
Speaking of doing your thing, MC Search pops up doing his thing on the Matt Hoffa show, man.
Yeah. MC Search has been, doing his rounds on the social media circuit recently. And he did recently speak on music business. And we love the music business. We did Saigon, or not Saigon, Sci-Hi the Prince. We dissected his rant about the music business. We're always speaking about Kanye and the music. We love the music business, you know what I mean? So to get this type of information where it's always been like, he signed Nas, he probably got over on him because that's what motherfuckers was doing to the artists back then. He has a whole different story. So let's see here.
Nas speaks about it on his tape a little bit and says that he let them sort of run the play, Shout out to MC Search and them sort of, So obviously can't be.
We got MC Social.
So he does talk about it. Like we said, he went on his media run. I didn't see his Drink Champs interview on Revolt, but this happened to run across my timeline here. His interview with Matt Hoffa, and I love how Matt Hoffa jumps right in on him. See, I don't know if you guys have heard recently what's been going on with the Matt Hoffa show. There's been a transition, a change in the dynamics of the show. So this is one of my first episodes watching his show since then. So, they always have some pretty good information and they have some good interviews on his show. So, this one actually stands right along with it. So, without further ado, let's hear what Mr. Search has to say.
He looks sort of villainous.
I always look for
Villainous?
interesting ways to start off these episodes. When you gonna give Nas back his shit, man? When you gonna give him back his shit, man? That's how we're gonna start.
So here's the truth.
Right.
The truth is, first things first.
Mm-hmm.
I sold my share, which is 2%.
2%.
That's all it was. I'm the executive producer of Illmatic and Azoridian.
Right.
My share is 2%.
2%.
That's it.
Of 2
I'm entitled to
projects.
sell my share.
Executive producer.
I
Executive
offered that to
producer,
Nas.
and he got
Right.
2%.
Nas gets it back in 7 years anyway. So he was like, "Oh, go get your money." 2%. And I don't own Nas's publishing. Never did.
So when Jay-Z
Who owns
says
the
that,
publishing?
Just fucking with him.
Oh my
I know
God.
who I think guys.
Search right
Yeah, who
publishing.
owns the
truth about that
publishing? The
story.
label?
I was the head of promotion, CHR promotion at Def Jam.
Def Jam? Def
We're about to
Jam.
put out Reasonable Doubt.
Def Jam.
Biggs, Dame, and Jay came to me and they said, "Hey, we got to clear the sample on Dead Presidents. I'm out for presidents who represent New York. Don't matter." So I said, "Yeah, it's not a problem. Give me a check for $2,500 and I'll clear it. It's not a problem."
They were like, that was it? Yeah, I said, that's it. Went to Zombo. I saw the president, Richard Blacksmill. I said, hey, this is what we're going to take. I said, but we'll take 50% of the publishing. So Nas owns, yeah.
Fire.
So what I love to
2,500
say is,
and
well,
what?
Jay likes to say that.
50% of the publishing.
Nas
Yeah, you thought you wasn't gonna
owns
run
the
off
publishing.
just for
They did not own
2,500.
Wait, what? From that record? Correct.
He took 50% of the
Oh, exactly right. I made that deal.
I made that deal.
Wait a second. So when Jay dropped Reasonable Doubt again in 2005, right? It was 2005 when he did the thing at
Any printing that says Dead President, Nas owns 50% of that song.
Damn.
And I own none of it. I administer. So what I do is, being the administrator, is I just sign and approve it. For that I get 5%. I don't own anything.
One-time fee or?
No, for life.
For life.
But I
Every
just-
time somebody uses it, sure, you good with that, Nas? Get 5% off that, just for saying okay. He said okay.
That's what they're talking about. Give me 5% for life.
5%.
Yeah.
You see the numbers that they're working with. Them
was that
when you're working
2%
with these numbers, those
It was a nice check.
percentages
But it
of
was
points
also
they
a check
count.
that I ate off of for 27 years. So here's if you want to get deep in the weeds on this, because here's what I honestly believe.
Right.
People don't want to really understand the business. They just want to make money in the business.
Right.
They don't really want to understand the business.
Right. That's a fact.
They just want to make money.
Right.
Recording on Zoom.
Man,
That's deep.
that's deep.
50% of I'm out the presidents to represent me.
Right.
Presidents to represent me.
Man, 50%.
It's a big song.
That's
And
a
then
big
you got
song.
somebody like 21 Savage to say there's no relevancy.
And then you see for fucking, he said off 2% of them projects, he lived
Fed his family.
a lifestyle of the way that he felt was great for 27 years.
And now all that shit's about to fall back in Nas's lap.
That shit's all about to revert back to the original owner. He's gonna own all of it, he said. Like he said that he's about to get his music in like a few months or something like that, a month or so. And then Nas is about to get all his shit back in like, he said 7 to 9 years or something like that later in the interview. So
Stay safe, Nas.
stay safe, you know what I mean?
Stay safe.
That's just coming back to the
That's probably
family.
why all them niggas like Coolio and all them niggas finna get their shit bike. He died, nigga. All these niggas finna get a bike, right? You know?
Man, I hope
I'm just saying.
because there's how much motherfucking masters can you own? They own damn near
all
the
these
masters.
people all dying at like 59, 58, Fife Dog, motherfucking. Oh, Fife was young. I think he died in his 40, but you got DMX, niggas like that. You got Prince, you got Mike Jack, you know what I'm saying? He was finna go on a run, another tear. They knocked him
Yeah,
off.
he was about to.
So people don't talk about that, man. Pay attention to that, man.
He was about to go on a whole nother fucking tear. That's it's crazy.
So much back end left.
Man, yeah.
So much back end left on the end.
World. He was going around the world for that
He
shit.
brings out Chris Brown. He brings out Rihanna. He brings out a whole list of people that could be on his tour.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, that's
Just
Mike.
saying. Just
R.I.P.
saying.
to the ancestor Mike Jack,
R.I.P. to Mike.
Prince,
Yeah.
DMX, all those who came before us to make it possible to have relevancy still. Nigga shit. You gotta put some respect on the, you know what I'm saying? You niggas, like, you know, Drake and 21, you niggas is getting it. So the only thing you niggas should be doing is tell niggas to watch.
Yep.
That's it. You ain't gotta speak down on no other nigga like Nas, no old ancestor like that. And Nas is not even an old ancestor. This nigga got greatness flowing through his vein. He like motherfucking Jordan in the fourth right now,
For
nigga.
real, for real.
Shit.
Man.
When nobody of our era is putting it out like this, I know them niggas like Meth and Redman is like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is like, oh my God, this nigga Nas is still on fire.
Yep.
I'm on fire.
I feel like when I'm hearing these
I'm on
projects.
fire.
I'm in the lab working on shit, and I'm hearing this nigga putting out product after product after product of grade A material. Grade A material.
That shit
I'm
was
like,
crazy.
Sheesh.
And then coming in on the back end, still putting out the material, but then the business aspect is paying off right here.
Right.
I don't think 21 Savage would own his masters if he wouldn't have been around Jay. Jay was getting all these young niggas right, getting their master, helping them get their shit right. That is one thing that I noticed about Jay. Like, nigga, this is how you get your masters right, nigga.
That's right. Speaking of rest in peace, though, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to the young, late, great Dolph. Man, a lot's been going on with Dolph's case recently. So there's been updates on different killers coming in, and it seems like every time they find a new killer, somebody else is it gets turned in a few days later, and it's just like next. So now I think they're up to 4 killers that have been turned in.
4 killers? I thought there was only 2 niggas that jumped out right there.
Shit, motherfuckers was setting it up and plotting, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
all that
need to
shit.
burn
So
too. Retarded ass niggas. You niggas need to burn too. Burn. Your whole nigga burn.
Yeah. So the main guy, the guy that was actually part of his crew, I forget his name, the guy that they had on video shooting, he actually popped up on Twitter recently because they said he dropped a new song. And
he was the main dude, a part of Dolph's crew.
Not a part of Dolph's crew, but the main one responsible for the shooting. The one that was wearing, he had like a PRE chain and everything.
Wow.
So this guy right here, the man charged with the murder of young Dolph, lost his phone privileges after releasing a new song he recorded over the phone. Man, he thinking somebody want to hear that shit?
Good boy, son.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that
whoever
shit.
listens to that shit retarded as fuck, nigga.
You still trying to drop music? You think you praying that one of them songs catch? If one of them songs catch, the family might sue you for the royalties over that anyway. Like,
which they should get every dime.
Man, so how you gonna be still trying to push music? What did the song say? We ain't even gonna take the time to look for the song or run this song or none of that.
No spins over here.
But the thing is, like, what is you talking about in the song? You probably doing some incriminating shit, or was you talking?
I don't understand why is the violence so goddamn rapid and high in our community? Like, we have no care for our own kind. Like, yeah, I be, you know, like when these people say, yeah, they just let them do it themselves. Like, they right, man, because we not never gonna get to a place of right when you got this man. He done murdered a great. Whew.
Man, murdered him, and it seems like so far there was a crew, because 4 people have been charged, you know, in connection to the murder of young Dolph. So the 2 shooters. And then 2 older guys. One of the guys is the father of a lot of Cash Desto, who was actually recently murdered in Texas recently. So, you know, and he ended up making a post talking about he cursed his daughter with his lifestyle. So people were saying that, you know, ain't no telling how these webs work, you know what I mean, and how tied in shit is. So it all could be coming back to some shit, you know what I mean? Crazy.
Man, shout out to the people that got this nigga Saul and snatched this nigga fall. You retarded ass nigga. Sit your ass down and do the motherfucking time that you finna get and shut your motherfucking bitch ass up. Stop telling and stop talking and shit.
Yeah, bro. You got your phone
fucking
taken
retard,
away?
Nigga. Absolutely.
I hope you don't expect niggas to feel no type of way. We seen the young niggas that killed Pop Smoke had Pizza Hut in jail and a phone. Them niggas was acting like having Pizza Hut was the best day of their life. And it's sad that shit. them niggas is bragging like they not hurt in there right now. When we know they finna face life, and you posting pictures with Pizza Hut acting like it's all good in there. Like as soon as that's the highlight though, the pizza. Like man,
never again.
These niggas is dumb, man. You youngsters don't follow the trail of these niggas, man. There's a bunch of other good role models out there if you looking for some. There's a bunch of good people that you could emulate, and by I mean good, they can be rappers, but
man, we got a whole bunch of other
character
people that know how to be
niggas.
rappers, because don't try to emulate no rappers. You gonna get 1 million years. You gonna get 1 million years just like they trying to give Gunna and them niggas.
Hey, the YSL crew.
You finna get 1 million years,
man,
brother.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So the best thing to do is don't be a culture vulture.
Please don't be a culture vulture.
And stop doing shit and stealing shit that don't belong to you.
The thing is about this week's culture vulture, he suffered the same fate as Young Dolph. He was one of the rappers that got killed in his prime
for no damn reason.
And
no damn reason.
Didn't get to fucking live out his prime. And so now they're doing virtual motherfucking concerts. Y'all remember when they did Tupac, right? Shit. Now it looks like
creators.
Somebody has set it up to where they're going to be doing Biggie Smalls. I actually haven't seen this article yet.
Who owns the rights to
the headline?
This? Who owns the rights to this, family? This is disrespectful, fam.
Let's bring y'all in real quick so you can see. So right here.
Man, this is so disrespectful.
Meta to host VR concert featuring Notorious B.I.G. Avatar, which is a hologram. You see what it looks like, right? That's a 3D render of Biggie right there.
How is that cool, fam?
That's crazy. Y'all see that? That's a 3D render. I mean, they have to have... I want to say they have to have approval from the estate, but you see how they did Tyson, so I'm not sure how that shit goes. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how that shit goes. Let's see what they got to say about it, though.
Biggie's back. Wow.
Listen to a lot of songs we didn't get to hear, a lot of concerts people didn't get to go to.
Why didn't do Elvis Presley's back?
Problem that now the guy that is profiting off of Biggie Smalls' music and career is Mark Zuckerberg. That's right.
Wow. What? Wait.
Biggie.
She has to be saying that on a top level, not from the music level. Like they're doing business together, so he's making money. But he can't be. He might if he bought the rights to Biggie with his billionaire ass. Wow.
To sing and dance and give people a virtual concert in the Met.
Sing and dance.
By putting on
that's culture of the motherfucking week.
Too crazy.
What the hell?
You got to be fucking shitting me.
Oh my God, I can't believe that.
And you're gonna sit up here and tell me what Kyrie did was bad?
Right. You got this man's avatar singing and dancing in 3D in Facebook.
When has Biggie ever danced?
Ever.
See, that's what I'm saying. These people just get to come into our community.
They're gonna don't make a mockery. Remember on Tyson, the first scene, blood, him biting off the ear. Man. That was the first scene.
Did that even still get to even keep coming out?
It's a series.
This should definitely get banned. And I don't know how the fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
We have to look into that. If Mark Zuckerberg invested in any type of shares,
we didn't see that with the Meta. You didn't see that Meta announces the Meta. You should have known.
Yeah.
You should have known. You shouldn't. Oh, we should have looked into that. I feel bad that
So it's gonna
that
be.
Didn't hit
it's
me.
gonna be in the motherfucking metaverse.
Wow. They're gonna sell tickets to this shit. Man, if you go watch this, man, if anybody I know that's around me or in my circumference, and you tell me that you watched a Biggie concert in the metaverse, I'm body slamming your goddamn metaverse thing, nigga. I'm body slamming that when I get around it. I'll replace it, but I'm gonna body slam the shit out your metaverse thing, my nigga. Stop disrespecting, man.
Stop disrespecting.
Stop disrespecting. Please stop disrespecting the ancestors that we do have. You know what I'm saying? That we do have, that these ones that you try to take everything, now you want to come back and do Biggie's back.
Biggie's back, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? That's the expression that we're having right now. Like, what? Wow, that's crazy. So, definition of culture vulture. We got to look into that a little bit more to see more about that. But
yeah, there might be a part 2 to this. There might be a part 2 to this, fam, because I want to do a little bit of research in that, man, and see how are they able to even put this man up like that and create that image and roll with that without getting a certified clarification that that's okay.
Right.
This woman that said this man's gonna be singing and dancing.
Yeah, that's what I don't know if her explanation was meant to make us have a perception of it's fucking gonna be some bullshit. If she did that on purpose, or if that's what they're really saying, like this Biggie performance will contain singing and dancing.
We can play it again. We can play it again and see what she said, but I'm
talking about like where she got her info. Like, how they explained it? How is her context saying it in their same context, or is she making it seem worse than they said it? Either way, it's bad. Either way, that shit is trash. But damn, what else they got to say?
Goggles. I'm not sure what Biggie would say if he knew of this. So the concert is titled The Notorious B.I.G.'s Sky's the Limit, a VR concert experience. It's scheduled for December 16th, so they have a concert date. And if you want to watch the event in VR, you'll need a Meta Quest 2 or a Meta Quest Pro headset. Those are your VR goggles. Otherwise, you can watch it in 2D on the Biggie Smalls Facebook page. So, quote from Variety, in the VR experience, this is what you can expect. Audiences will follow a day in Biggie's life through a narrative journey written and voiced by writer and music journalist Torre. The concert will also feature guest performances by Sean Diddy Combs, The Locks, Lato, Nardo Wick, and Lil Cease.
It has approval. It looks like they got Diddy and shit.
As well as a set from DJ
Diddy gave approval. Diddy gave approval. Diddy.
He's a vulture.
Diddy probably gave the approval, man. That's what I'm saying. Diddy probably gave that stamp for that, man. Diddy probably gave that approval.
Diddy's YT. The actual letters.
Diddy's crucial.
Diddy's YT. That's who Diddy is. The actual letters.
I'm looking forward to see what he does with Diddy's middies, because I hope he doesn't really put out middies.
I hope he fails.
I hope he really doesn't put out middies.
I hope he fails. He did not go to Felix. He did not go over there to Gas House. He did not go to the people that he should have went to when it comes to this goddamn industry and help him build his industry up. I hope his shit burns and that shit is worse than Reggie.
What's worse than Reggie?
What's worse than Reggie?
Yeah.
Some type of low form CBD program.
You start packing that shit, sending it out to get tested. This is all hemp. Wait a minute. All of our branding has been done. Fuck.
Diddy shitties.
Yeah,
Diddy shitty,
fucking
fuck out
oil
of
and hair and
bitch
lotion
ass
and
nigga.
shit. You know what I mean? He'll find a way to make some money off it, but man,
you know I ain't never fuck with Diddy, man. And Diddy, if you see me, you know I ain't never fuck with you. I'm gonna meet you one day, and I will tell you to your motherfucking face. You know I ain't never fuck with you, my nigga.
Yeah.
He's a bitch ass nigga. And for doing this shit right here, you damn near you YT, man.
Don't be flooding the game with Middies. That's a problem. That's a problem. We don't need that.
Who's that for? Who that for?
You probably had some people run the numbers, look at the market, see people's budgets, and say, we can produce it for this much. These people have this amount of budget. We can make this much. It's probably all numbers, you know what I mean?
It's got to be him.
Ran an algorithm through the population and said, yeah, ooh.
They should have went over there to Felix.
They should have. They still should. They should still have a high-end department or
It's
something.
the only way that I would ever support it. If I knew that somehow that he got referenced and went over there to Gas House or Burner or somebody in that demographic, somebody from over there, even Sherbinski, you know, like real people.
I thought he was. I feel like he was working with Burner or something like that.
Burner went over there.
And he was probably like, nah, I don't want to work with you. I'm going to invest in my own shit. And just went and bought a whole bunch of farms and shit instead of buying into the cookie brand.
Yeah, okay. No, that's not it.
Man, shit.
I'm glad Burn didn't let him into the cookie brand. I hope that's not Burn over there with the Diddy's mateys.
Man, oh yeah. See, there's layers to this shit, like you said. There's things that we gotta look into, do our little journalistic shit, come back and talk to y'all. If y'all know anything about these deals, comment, DM, or chop it up with us for sure.
Hit that notice button.
Make sure you like it for sure.
Tell your mama to call me.
Hey, we gonna call it a night. Matter of fact. I'm your boy G Whatley. Thank you for coming in, tuning in to Welcome to Kloudy House.
I'm your boy Jay West. Remember, protect your neck.
And we'll catch you next week, fam. Peace.
Bye now.
Listen.
Kelly $4 keep going. Man, I'm quick off the phones though. Credits.
And light.
Must be out of your mind, nigga. Never went in.